Ever since it was released on October 8th, 2021, Nintendo's Metroid Dread has become well known for one of the most impeccable speedruns of all time. Thanks to a combination of insane game knowledge and constant reiteration, speedrunners have been able to do crazy things. But why listen to me talk about the skills when you can see for yourself? I'm Orisaey, and this is how Metroid Dread was beaten in just 46 minutes and 9 seconds. Oh, and this run is by Satorha, so go check them out using the link in the description. The clock starts upon pressing continue on a save file already past the intro cutscene, and we're immediately off to the races. Within this matter of a few seconds, Satorha blasts his way through the outskirts of Satorha, before making his way into this door and talking to Adam on the other side. From here, he climbs past enemies before firing through the wall, exploding several explosives and triggering a fight against the Corpius. Defeating the hideous creature in about 30 seconds, he grabs the Phantom Cloak from its corpse, before climbing even higher and talking to Adam yet again. Rushing through the Amazon, Satorha drops into the water and collects a missile tank, before going back into the robot's domain and collecting the charge beam from the Treasure statue. Equipping the beam itself, Satorha retraces his steps back through the beginning of the game, before collecting another missile tank and using this interactive device to open several doors. Briefly talking to Adam, he leaves the network station, before continuing through the enemy sphere of influence, obliterating the central unit and using its power to transform the arm cannon and defeat the robot itself. Absorbing the spider magnet from the android's corpse, and spearing back through the right side of Satorha, he enters the elevator and makes his way to Kateris. Arriving in the land of Magma, Satorha barrels through 3 waves of flamethrowers and redirects thermal fuel to open several trapdoors, move these platforms, and lower the lava level. From here, he navigates through the enemy zone and pulls his platform down, before moving even more thermal fuel to activate these shuttles and using them to travel to Daron. Inside the research lab, Satorha finds his way to the deactivated section, before turning the power on, collecting the wide beam from a Chozo statue, and shuttling back to Kateris. Stepping off the shuttle, he ventures back into the enemy zone, before destroying the central unit and using its energy to transform his arm cannon and absolutely annihilate the robot itself. Absorbing the morph ball from the android's corpse, he uses it to go back to Daron, set up the backbone in this run, and continue the collectathon. You see, by saving here and loading a separate file, you can set up what is known as skew, which allows you to clip through walls and, more importantly, get out of sequence. Back in the original file, he immediately uses his skew to clip through these walls and turn the power on where it shouldn't even be, before collecting the morph bomb from a third Treasure statue and using it to navigate various tunnels. Finding his way through the water and the aforementioned channels, he finds another shuttle, which happens to take him to Berenia. Navigating the submerged part of the research lab, he skips the Saturn interaction, before collecting the flash shift from the 4th Treasure statue and continuing through the area. Using this flash shifter to navigate the area, Satorha redistributes the water level, explodes its wall, and makes his way back to Daron via another set of shuttles. Diving into the enemy zone, he finds another central unit, whose energy allows him to transform his arm cannon, eradicate the robot, and absorb its speed booster. Also using the speed booster to his advantage, he collects a missile tank, teleports back to Satorha, and collects the grapple beam from a 5th Treasure statue. Traversing through Satorha with a combination of the last 3 upgrades, Satorha clips through both this turnstile and the floor, before collecting the screw attack from the 6th Treasure statue and teleporting back to Kateris. Stepping out of the teleporter, he breaks this breakable floor, before finding another hidden in the lava and using it to make it to Govoran. In the underground forest, he immediately collects 2 missile tanks hidden in the overgrowth, before breaking even more breakable surfaces and using the shuttle to make it to Hunubia. Finally returning to the surface of Planet CDR, Satorha spends 3.5 minutes clipping through these doors and walls, which puts him inside this Treasure Warrior fight and allows him to absorb the power bomb from its corpse. From here, he gets outside and clips through the floor, before bombing through these walls, using all 5 sequence breaks to skip the Ravenbeak fight and instead battle his next counterpart without the Metroid suit. Absolutely obliterating both brains himself and making it through the escape sequence and off of Planet CDR, Satorha can finally put his controller down, meaning the run ends with a final time of 46 minutes and 9 seconds. As with most speedruns today, the Metroid route unrestricted at 80% is one that requires a lot of skill. There are so many locations and collectibles to remember and so many upgrades to master that it's no wonder most people don't attempt this category, but those that do are truly in a league of their own. On the 1st of July we're covering Bowser's Fury, but if you want me to break down the speedrun one of your favourite games, then by all means suggest in the comments, and I'll see you guys next month. Orisaey out.